Firstly, we have our national constitution, which provides for the provision of equality in all areas of government, in the private sector, and in all departments in the nation. It also provides for women's quotas in parliament, where we have women representation of about 60 seats that are reserved for women in the country. We also have a zebra crossing, where we have a man and a woman in the Senate. So those are some of the provisions that have been made in the country to make sure that women representation is high. There is also a direct political will by all political parties through their women's leagues and women's assembly to make sure that there is women representation in parliament. And there is also the new provision in the constitution, which is the gender commission, that will make sure that it will also interrogate, it also oversight to make sure that women are represented in all organs of the government, in all organs of the state.
That is a very important. Congratulations. Yes.
Yeah. So we are still processing the bill of that commission, and very soon there will be the gender commission, which will work independent. In Parliament, we are looking at opening opportunities for women. We need to increase the number of women that are in the administration of Parliament, which is very critical. When we talk about the executive of Parliament, of speakers of Parliament and deputy speakers of Parliament and Senate president, we need to have representation of women. It must be equal to that of man. And we also need to have representation of women in committee stages of Parliament, where we have the committees being chaired by women. That proportion should be 50-50. We do not want to be apologetic about the gender issue. We need to have equal representation. One, women are good leaders. They are very transparent. They are very committed to their work. And they have the hearts to build nations. So we need women that oversight committees of public accounts. For example, in my country, it is a woman who is a chairperson to the Public Accounts Committee. As you know, it is one of the very crucial committees that oversight on the finances of all ministries in the government. And it is also a committee that is chaired by the opposition. I'm from the ruling party, but I sit on that committee, and it is chaired by the opposition. So it gives the nation a role of oversight that is very objective. We also have other committees like the Gender Commission, that we also have women sitting on those as chairperson, and other critical committees like finance committees, critical energy committees. They are committees that should be chaired by women, and that will bring a very vibrant report when it comes to oversight. It will bring an objective report when it comes to issues of interrogation by ministries, by Parliament. So we are also looking at really involving women in issues to do with budget, and making sure that there is gender budgeting that is taking place in all the ministries, making sure that there is equal representation of the budget in most of the ministries. So it's something that should be taken seriously, and women should come together, unite, and make sure that their agenda is pushed. In my country, Zimbabwe, we have the Zimbabwe Women Parliamentary Caucus. It is there to make sure that they advocate for women representation in Parliament and even in government. And to this date, we have managed to do a lot of strategic planning workshops to make sure that we capacitate our members, our women members of Parliament, and to make sure that they have ideas and they are well vested with the legal law that is in the country. They have knowledge of understanding of how the legislation is done. So because if they have access to information. If they are well informed, they can represent the nation at large. So we are looking at also issues of using the Zimbabwe Women Parliamentary Caucus as an advocate's voice, and also as a voice that will also speak to the media on issues to do with women.